Hey, my name's Carly, and for my video project I have chose to compare Chick-fil-A and Zaxby's and their influencing factors. To get right into it, Chick-fil-A is one of the largest American fast food chains. They are most known for their chicken sandwich and their chicken. Their headquarters is located in College Park, Georgia, and ultimately they have 2,672 operating restaurants in 47 different states, District Columbia, also the UK and Canada. And with all of these locations combined in the US, they are bringing in over 10.5 billion in revenue in just 2019. I couldn't find any other year. Chick-fil-A serves 3 different meals a day, which makes them more unique than Zaxby's. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Another thing that I wanted to strictly focus on is the company values strictly reflect that of Christian beliefs. Truett S. Cathy was the founder of Chick-fil-A, and he was a devout Southern Baptist. The company still chooses to observe Sunday Sabbatarianism, which is not opening on Sundays to reflect the day of rest. The company is also known for its varying opposition on same-sex marriage, which would be a huge influencing factor on whether someone might choose Chick-fil-A or not. And so ultimately they are known for their excellent customer service. Chick-fil-A does have a very well-rounded staff. Almost everywhere that you go, I've never had bad service at a Chick-fil-A. They're most known for being closed on Sundays. Everybody jokes that Chick-fil-A sounds the best on Sundays, but they're closed. But a lot of people could respect that they're closed. So that would be another huge influencing factor on Chick-fil-A. Let's see. And then that wraps up for Chick-fil-A. And then next we will talk about the general facts of Zaxby's. So the company is a casual dining restaurant. They offer chicken fingers, different flavors of boneless and traditional style wings. They have sauces that are particular to their restaurant. They don't really have a star menu item, but they're most known for their chicken because that's basically all that they serve. And so they do kind of compete with Chick-fil-A on their chicken sandwiches. Zaxby's has locations in 17 U.S. states, which are mostly only southern states. As of 2019, they had about 900 locations, which makes it a moderate size franchise. Another thing that you can note about Zaxby's is their casual, family-friendly atmosphere. If you have ever been to a Zaxby's, you will notice their whimsical decor, which is definitely part of the Zaxby's experience. This decor is actually specialized for each location. So in my Boaz Zaxby's, we have Boaz alumni jerseys hanging on the wall, and that makes for a really cool experience. It makes it feel like home. So that is a notable thing that people recognize as Zaxby's. If you have one, it makes it feel like home. They add things to it that you are familiar with, and that makes for a homey experience. So let's see. Zaxby's actually is really big on celebrity endorsements. In 2007, they started using celebrities in their commercials, and that could be a huge influencing factor. If you see your favorite celebrity holding Zaxby's chicken sandwich, you might go, hey, if they like it, then surely I will too. And so these endorsements are huge for Zaxby's, even though they're a smaller franchise than Chick-fil-A. So another thing that Zaxby's is well known for are their sponsorships. This could be a more personal influencing factor because they sponsor companies, or not companies, but charities like Make-A-Wish. They sponsor truck racing, some drivers in NASCAR, and other memorable charities that people would love for their money to be donated toward. So that would be another factor that would go, hey, Zaxby's is putting in their money toward things that I care about. And so another thing that stood out to me lastly about Zaxby's, I couldn't find a whole lot of information about where they stood on political and religious values, which can be a good thing for some people and then a bad thing on the other hand. It would just be a personal influencing factor of, I like the fact that they don't have any political standpoints, or someone may not like that they don't have any political standpoints. But those are the things that jumped out at me the most. And next, in the next two clips, you will see my interviewees, and they discuss these factors too. So I'll see you in the interview. Okay, so I have my mom here with me to interview her about her influencing factors on the debate of Chick-fil-A versus Zaxby. So to get into it, what influences your choices between the two?
Definitely would pick Chick-fil-A because of their grilled chicken items. Zaxby's does not have those.
Okay. Do you prefer one's business hours over the others?
Yes, Chick-fil-A's because they reserve Sunday as a day of rest, where that all Christians do believe that Sunday is a day of rest.
Okay. So are there morals that the companies have that you support?
Yes, Chick-fil-A was based upon Christian beliefs, and I believe they still try to carry out some of those beliefs in their business and their co-workers.
Okay. Are you more likely to eat at one or the other depending on where you are?
Yes. Zaxby's if I only have time to make a 15-minute drive, and Chick-fil-A if I have plenty of time to make the 30-minute drive, I'll drive to Chick-fil-A.
Okay. So last question, is one more family friendly than the other?
I believe Chick-fil-A is because it's more laid back and relaxed, whereas Zaxby's is a little bit more loud and rowdy than I would like to go sit down and have a meal.
Okay, that was simple enough. So those are Tanya's influencing factors on why she would choose, obviously, Chick-fil-A over Zaxby's. So that'll be it. So for my next interview, I have with me my boyfriend, Matt. He is the second person that I eat with a lot. We spend a lot of time together over meals, and I knew that he would be the second person that I could find that would be able to tell me his influencing factors of why he would choose Chick-fil-A or Zaxby. So I will be asking him the same questions that I asked my mom. But to get into it, what influences your choices between the two?
Drive time, and if I want some really good chicken or not. If I want some really good chicken, I go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
And if I have time, I go to Chick-fil-A. But if I'm pressed for time, I will go to Zaxby.
Okay, but for reference, we live in Boaz, so our nearest Chick-fil-A is about 35-40 minutes away, and then our nearest Zaxby's is about 15 minutes. So he says that drive time does affect his ultimate choice between the two. So for the next question, do you prefer one's business hours over the others?
The business hours don't really make much of a difference.
Okay. Alrighty. Do you feel that the food is better at one compared to the other?
Yes, Chick-fil-A has a lot better food.
Okay. Are there morals of the companies that you support, one or the other?
Yes. Being closed on Sunday, obviously Chick-fil-A, I support that more because I'm a Christian and was raised a Christian.
Let's see. Are you more likely to eat at one or the other depending on where you are or who you're with?
Yes. Like if I'm running an errand down the gunner store or something, I would definitely be more likely to eat Chick-fil-A because it's right there. And like if I'm taking you out for supper, we're more than likely gonna go to Chick-fil-A.
Right. And the last question, do you feel that one is more family friendly than the other?
Yes. Chick-fil-A, it's got a homey feeling to it. Zaxby's is just another business.
Right. Okay, so are you ultimately Team Chick-fil-A or Team Zaxby's?
Probably Chick-fil-A.
Alright, well, that wraps up my interview, and so obviously influencing factors for his food decisions would be just drive time, mainly location, I guess, would be it, and then obviously he supports some of those malls too, so that wraps up my interview with Matt. Back again. To wrap up this video, I do want to say that I do not see several trends changing for Chick-fil-A as a business. I think that they are very strong in their beliefs, and I think that they will stand firm in what they have been founded on and their Christian values, unless someone was able to change the management or something like that. I think a lot of the factors mentioned in previous clips will stay the same and will be determining factors for a long time of whether someone will eat at Chick-fil-A or not. But on the other hand, with Zaxby's, I do see a lot of room for growth in that company. Their trends could go one way or the other. The main thing being that they could move their business up north, and where political values may be different. So those trends may change. Those influencing factors may change, and I do see a lot of room for that improvement. Not necessarily improvement, but for that change. So yes, that wraps up my comparison. Thanks for watching.